do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Cousins on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. He's locked in early. Two nice first down completions to start.
I like the fact that he's seeing the whole field early, spreading it around a little bit in the early going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the Panthers' 46-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Pass complete.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Cousins escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. Better than with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Christian McCaffrey.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
To DJ
Give
Moore.
him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
On the play.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory.
To DJ Moore.
A big play there for the Panthers. 48
First
yards.
Down, Panthers.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Looking to throw. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
Incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one
Brings
before he
up
wanted to. He was right
2nd and 10.
up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive.
Intended for Curtis Samuel. Incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
A 27-yard
Rosa's kick is good.
The kick is good.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3 points were put on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins, but it's caught on the right side. It's Smith. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
On 3rd down, Cousins. And complete, right side to Cook. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal
at the 7-yard line.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Flushed out right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
I got truth this side. I got truth this side. We got 3. We got 3.
And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 3rd and goal for Cousins. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and up forced the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give him a touchdown in that situation, right? Made him kick the field goal, and he had points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like go to the county fair, you don't get a big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Cousins pass.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
It's 3rd down.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get a 30, right?
Carolina.
Not one that I've ever met.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey. And it's second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
The Vikings take over.
He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up second and 4 at the 34-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Cousins, this time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Gmakaveli05's. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there and set and change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
A gain of
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
At the Vikings' 27-yard line.
And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Lining up for the extra point.
DJ Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
Makes
Rosas
the score
good with the extra
13.
point. And his guys
Vikings
will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25-yard
line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Cousins, forced out to his left. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 9.
Minnesota Vikings.
A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards.
Well,
that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now Cousins. And that is caught.
Cousins pass.
What a grab at the 8.
To Adam
that
Thielen.
Catch good for only a couple.
A pickup of 2.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 7-yard line.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kirk Cousins, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead down to 3 at 13-10. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball is expected to be caught.
Following the interception, Cousins firing quickly here, and that's complete.
complete
And
to
he'll
number
work it
87.
inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
6. Brings
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now we've got movement up front, and I think this is going to be on Minnesota. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Cousins to throw it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
That's good.
Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brown on the stop.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Cousins now, eluding the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Threw it back across his body. Picked off at the 18. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I like where they are on the field.
A 6-yard
got the lead. They've done well in the
2nd
first
and
half.
4.
Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he gets it up past the 35.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will do it for this first half.
16.
So we have reached halftime, and what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Taken about 7 yards deep, and we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down
defensively,
by
a solid
Jones.
response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 50-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Coming to you, coming to you. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike. Check, check, watch 54, watch 54.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of his receiver, Anderson. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Looking to throw again on second down. Cousins. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all of those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out in a hurry.
DJ Moore.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
First down,
right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and that'll bring up second down. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Out of the end zone. It's
an important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play.
To the sideline.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
19.
So make him 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cousins again. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll get it down here to the 43. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. They'll throw again. Cousins buying time to his left. That'll be complete to Cook. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45
Complete
at the
to
44.
Christian McCaffrey.
6 yards was
Out
the
of bounds
pickup on the last
44-yard
completion,
line.
so here's second
It's
and
a
4.
pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
It's a gain of
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Carolina.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Carolina.
DJ Moore
The Panthers
with
will
his
line up
second
for the
touchdown of the
two-point
game and
conversion.
5th on the year. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst.
At their
if they're
own
going to throw the ball,
25-yard
make them throw it
line.
over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins, escaping the pressure right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
Pass complete.
No gain
but
on
no
the
gain.
play.
No yards. Yeah. You filed out as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats, throwing the ball,
Get a completion.
you get a catch,
Yeah.
but still,
No yardage. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Aldrich Rosas lining up for the extra
Moore
point.
there to make the grab. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Makes the score Panthers
PAT up
32.
and good by Rosas.
Vikings 10.
And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Sets to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. He finds an opening past the 40. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter
of play.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis.
Vikings
a lot of
10.
folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Gmakaveli05's. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
A 6-yard pickup.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he will find his man on the outside.
For a Minnesota
and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
37-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And this will be stopped at the 44. That'll be good for 7 yards.
The ball carrier.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
At the 44-yard
get
line.
a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Dalvin Cook, the ball
The
carrier.
good run on first down, followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best block.
And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there.
On the carry.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
51's Mike. Mike 51. Check.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. Flushed out right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. To throw is Cousins. Quickly to Thielen here. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
At the 22-yard line.
Cousins. Flush to his right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think myself and probably the fans were saying throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run. And
my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the veteran Antoine Buffet. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line.
The ball carrier.
And he lost 6 there on the first down play.
Back at his own 7-yard line.
Let's get it. 19 tight. 19 tight. 15.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Quick slant caught by Moore.
The pass.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down.
He was covered by Jeff Gladney.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Troy Pride. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
They'll take over first
for this defense, CD. That's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football. And look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
On the carry.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.